Hey everyone, Zombie Mama here. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Drama Ramblings. Today we are mixing things up a little bit because I have my good friend Sara, whom some of you may know as Young Ajummah, here with me.
Yes, hey, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for joining me on our ramblings. It's nice to have someone around to help spice things up a little bit.
Sounds good. Yes, I'm excited to run my mouth on all things drama and whatever else we end up talking about.
You know, with us, it could be pretty much anything.
It really could. It really and truly could.
So, do you want to take a second to introduce yourself to everyone listening?
Oh gosh, this wasn't part of the test. Okay, sure. So, as Zombie Mama said, I am Young Ajummah or Sara, however you want to call me, it's fine. What do? I do interviews. That's pretty much it. I watch a lot of dramas and I am trying to start up a consistent YouTube channel. It's a bit of a struggle there, but I'm working on it. But you can find me on social media as Young Ajummah. I'm the only one out there. So if you see something that says Young Ajummah, it's 99% going to be me.
Isn't that nice to have a unique name where you know, this is me?
It truly is. Yes. Just like Zombie Mama. I'm like, I know that's Leah, regardless to what it is.
If it's a zombie, it's me.
Yes.
All right. So you said you are an avid drama watcher, right?
Yes. Yes, I am. And it's so weird because even though I'm an avid drama watcher, because I lately have been just so swamped with like work and family, it's gone down to one drama at a time.
Mm-hmm. So
but I still avidly watch it. I just finished the Cinderella and the Four Knights.
Isn't that a great drama?
It was such a good drama, something that I needed. I needed a nice, fluffy, funny, nothing too hard to think about drama.
That is exactly what that drama was. It was so cute and fluffy.
Yes.
And it was just, I had so much fun squeeing my way through that one. Because, you know me, I totally squeed.
I did too. Yes, I did too. I squeed and I screamed at the second female lead because
my gosh.
I tried so hard to like her, but I couldn't stand her. And every time she came on the screen, I just wanted to throw things at her.
Yes, I never ever. I couldn't even try to make myself try to like her. I just didn't like her at all. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, she's so pointless. She felt like a very pointless character to me, and then she was just one who made everything frustrating.
Yes, absolutely. Everything was completely frustrating with her storyline. Honestly, I'm sorry if you enjoyed her, people who are listening, but I could do without her. Like, truly, she didn't need to be in that drama at all for me.
No, I wanted her to go off to Paris and stay there forever.
Yes.
Like, that whole deal she got with that designer, I'm like, yes, go to Paris and stay there and drop out of the rest of these people's lives for forever, please.
Absolutely. I'm sure that, what was his name? Something. I know her name was Heiji. After all of that, I've forgotten everybody's name, but hers, because I don't like her, of course, I would remember her. I could have done without her.
Hyunmin.
Yeah, so his name was Hyunmin and her name was Hyeji or something.
Heiji, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he would have been fine without her. He would have got over her.
Right?
And moved on.
His life would have been so much better if she weren't in it.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
But then we had all the four guys to, swoon over. It was like first, second, third, and fourth male lead syndrome. I'm like, how do you deal with this?
I know, and it's so funny because the lead female, she ended up with the one person who I didn't really want her with at first. Like, I wanted her to end up with Sowoo, I think his name was,
yes.
the young cousin.
Yes. The idol.
Yes,
the idol who was playing an idol.
Right, exactly. I wanted her to end up with him simply because he was nice to her from the beginning. Like, there was none of that typical, I'm going to be crappy to you in the beginning and I'm going to make you love me by being terrible type thing.
Right? That typical jerky male lead that just is in every drama.
It is. It's in every like romance drama, and that's probably why I don't really go for the typical like romance dramas as far as genres that I watched because I'm just so tired of it. Like I'm always the champion of second lead men, like I always root for them and they never get the girl and it always pisses me off.
Right? I always suffer from second lead syndrome. It's like
Yes.
It's a chronic illness with me.
Same here.
Okay, so what is your favorite genre then? If romance isn't your thing, what is?
I actually enjoy the action / crime dramas. And the thing about it is, like, now they're starting to become more popular. So what's the popular one right now? K2, right?
K2.
Yeah, so everybody's watching that. I plan on watching it. I just haven't started it yet. But dramas like that where, although I think there's like a romance theme in there somewhere from what I've been trying to avoid the spoilers, but from what I've been reading, yes. Normally I go with the ones that don't have so much drama, which are kind of hard, or not dramas, romance. They're kind of hard to find, but they are out there.
So many dramas have romance in them as like a main part of their story. How do you find one that doesn't?
I go to Twitter. I have a lot of people that I talk to. I used to write, I still do, but I mean, I used to write a lot more frequently with, what is the company? Drama Fever?
Yes.
So way back when I first started writing for them, I'm going to show my age, back in like 2011, I started writing for them. And I found a lot of people who were older than I was at the time. I mean, obviously, I guess they still are. And they would hook me up with some dramas that didn't have the romance line to it.
Right.
And like I said, they're rare, but they are out there.
You just have to hunt for them.
You have to hunt for them, and you have to be satisfied with the fact that they're not going to be on like Viki or Drama Fever.
Right.
Because, those two companies carry the popular ones, which is, and that's fine because, I mean, they're popular for a reason. But there are other sites out there that do have the different genres of drama that may not be as popular as, say, the romance or historical. Like the one that you're watching. What is the name of it again?
Scarlet Heart?
Yeah, that one. It's so popular, and I'm like, even though it's not a genre I normally watch, I think I might have to make an exception. Just because it seems so good.
Yes, you definitely need to make an exception with this one, because even though it is flawed and there are parts where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening, you can't walk away from it. This drama is the very definition of crack. Like, it is, there are parts of it that are so messed up, but you still have to watch it, and you can't walk away. Like, no matter what, I am in this thing until it is over, because, oh my gosh, it's just, so much is done right, that you don't even care about the plot holes and the stuff that's left you going, what the heck?
That sounds like something I would really enjoy. How many episodes is it?
I believe it's 20 episodes.
Okay.
The final episode was supposed to air next Monday on Halloween, but I think the schedule might be off now since we only had one episode last week because of the baseball game.
Oh, okay. A baseball game.
Pretty sure that it finishes airing next week though. So after next Tuesday, you should be able to marathon the whole thing.
Yes, that's what I definitely like to do. Marathon the dramas.
You're going to have to do it with this one, because I swear, once you start it, you're not going to want to walk away until it's over.
I would definitely do that. Thank you.
Yes. You have to watch the K2 as well, just so you know.
Oh, yes. Like I said, as soon as I get some free time, hopefully within the next month.
Free time?
Yeah, I know, right? What is that? I will definitely take some time to watch it.
Yes, do that. Okay, so we have your favorite genre. Are there any dramas that you can claim as your favorite? Like, I cannot actually pick a favorite drama because there's just so many that I like, but do you have one? Because I'm just weird that way. Yes,
I do. I have two right now that are my favorite. My moods change a lot, so my favorites always change, but currently I have two that, one is called Bad Guys. It has, Ma Dong-seok. He's the only one that I think people would know. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Train to Busan. It's a very popular movie that's out right now
I can't watch that movie. It has zombies in it.
Yes, but it's so good. You
What
definitely
everybody
should watch it.
says. And
And he's in it.
This is so sad, but zombies are the one thing in the world that terrifies me.
Are you serious? No. You have zombies in your name, though.
I know, but I'm so scared of them.
Okay, then honestly, you may not want to watch it because it did cause me to jump. And I call myself the zombie queen unofficially. I don't have it in my name.
Mm-hmm.
But anything with zombies, I'm going to watch.
Okay.
Because that's just my thing. So
I think I will have to make myself watch that one just because everybody says it's so good.
It's so good. And Gong Yoo is in it.
Yes, I know. Another reason to watch it.
Yes. And he's the main character, so you got to.
Oh, I'm going to have to find it somewhere. Okay.
But definitely Bad Guys. Now, there is a drama called Bad Guy, One Guy, but this isn't it. That's a good angsty drama if you're into angst and just want to feel terrible when the drama is over. Then watch that one. But if you just like action, no romance, more action, and crime, it's a crime drama, definitely watch Bad Guys. It's a OCN drama. So, cable dramas are, they have a lot more violence, it seems like. They can get away with more things than, like regular television networks. So definitely check that one out. And then my second one is Cruel City or Heartless City. It's actually on Drama Fever, so it's an easier drama to watch of the two. I mean, it's easier to find.
Right.
This one is also a crime drama, but it has a very strong love story in it.
Okay.
Which it's okay. I'm going to get a little adult here. It has a sex scene, and it's one of the most realistic sex scenes I've ever seen in drama watching.
I think those existed in drama world.
It doesn't. Now, it's still a drama, so you're not going to see anything, but I feel like I'm a teenager again. I'm up sitting over here blushing. But the movements, I guess, and the lead up to the act, it's I was like, and I was watching it with my mom, and it was so funny because she said, "This is why you watch dramas?" And I had to tell her, no, this is the exception. This has never happened before. But it's a really...
I know, so all the times you're like, dramas are so cute and innocent, and then you're like, no, wait, not this one.
And then there's this. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, this is realistic. So this particular drama came out 2012 or 2014. And it was a flop, unfortunately, in Korea. So it didn't do well at all, but internationally it did great. So
see, that's kind of how Scarlet Heart is. I don't think Scarlet Heart is doing all that well in Korea, but internationally...
That's interesting.
Yes, see, everything about this drama just is weird, but in a good way.
That's good. So yeah, those are my two picks. One you can find on Drama Fever. The other one, oh boy. So there's a website called Dark Smurf Subs. It sounds really sketchy, and when you actually go onto that website, it looks sketchy, but I promise you it's not. You can find it there, or you can find it, actually I think now you can find it on YouTube. Bad Guys has their, so
cool.
Definitely check those two out. Yay, those are my recommendations.
Okay, so how about dramas that you hate? Because we all have dramas.
So many to choose from. No, really, I can't say that I hate anything. The first one that comes to mind is Dr. Jin, which had, who's the guy? Oh, Jae-jung from JYJ. He was in that, and I think the reason why I go to that's my go-to hate drama, because the Japanese version was so good. Yeah. That I had high expectations, and when I started watching it, it was just absolutely horrible.
Oh no!
So I ended up dropping it. I tried to keep up because I like Jae-jun. I was trying to give him a chance, but no, didn't work out. So that was it. Yeah, other than that, I will have to say that if the drama isn't going well for me, I end up just dropping it
Yeah, I think a
because I
lot of
don't have
people.
time to try to sit through something, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are there any dramas that you watch simply because there's an actor or actress that you really like in it?
I used to do that with Wong.
Mm-hmm.
He's let me see, what was he in last? No, Wanted. He was in Wanted.
Okay.
So he was like my first, I guess, drama crush
Right.
when I started watching dramas. So anything he was in, I was going to watch, whether I liked it or not. And there was one that I like made myself watch, even though I didn't really care for the storyline, simply because he was in it.
Right.
But he got into, not to get off topic, but I see lately he's in some type of scandal. And so I don't think he's going to be in any more dramas for a long time.
Probably not.
Yeah. Did you know about it? Have you seen it on the...
No, I haven't.
Oh, well. Okay, so someone has accused him of frequenting the prostitutes in the area.
Right.
So he's dealing with that. And then there was also some type of like an abuse charge that a woman came out and said. So he's dealing with that. I don't think he's going to be in any dramas.
Pretty much seals the deal on the death of your career.
Right. Which is sad. Like Yu-Chun, right, Mickey?
Right.
And he was a good actor, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm sad.
I know. That one breaks my heart. Let's not go there.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's not talk
we're
about
good.
that. Any actors that might take his place, though? As your new favorite, I have to watch this no matter what.
I can't think of it. Well, with Gong Yu, I like him in the movies that I've seen, so it makes me want to go back and watch the dramas that he's been in, you know.
Doesn't his new drama start in December?
Is that the Goblin one?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. And that seems interesting because simply the whole supernatural, okay, he's a goblin and he's living with like some type of something. I don't know. What are the ones that they're not called Death Keepers?
I'm not sure what they're called.
I don't know.
I'm interested to watch this. I'm very disappointed that the teasers right now are just like the meanest teasers possible. They're like 12 seconds of nothing.
Yes, and the stills, like I saw on a website, just a picture of him standing in a field, and I'm like, what does this even mean?
Right? So I'm like, I need more than this, people.
Exactly. So yeah, I think I'm going to watch that one.
Yes, definitely.
And as far as actresses that I would watch, it used to be Kim Suna, but she stopped acting.
That kind of makes it hard to watch her dramas.
Yeah, like the last one, she was a shoe company owner or something, and I didn't watch it because it was just really bad. It's just really bad.
We all have to draw the line.
I tried
somewhere.
though. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions though of an actress. If you know of anybody.
I was like Gong Ho-jin.
Really? Okay.
I like her dramas.
Yeah, that's the girl from Master Sons,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Wasn't she? Yeah. Okay.
She's in
she's a
Jealousy
good
Incarnate
actress.
at the moment, which is an interesting drama.
Oh, okay. I've seen the stills.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that one is getting close to wrapping up.
Okay.
I'm kind of hoping so, because it's getting painful to drag myself through these last few episodes.
Oh no, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We're at the point where she's asked 2 guys to move in with her, and she's going to try dating both of them.
How do you date 2 people at the same time?
I don't know. I haven't watched this week's episodes yet. I kind of need to.
You know, I might, just for that, I might have to watch that. I've never...
This is an interesting drama. It really is. It has a lot of things that catch you by surprise, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
What?
That seems so interesting, because honestly, that's not a normal thing for dramas.
No, usually you can pretty easily predict what's going to happen. And this one, every time I think, okay, I see how this is going to go. Nope.
Wow.
No. It just doesn't.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. I'll definitely check it out.
The first 2 episodes I wasn't a big fan of, but I kept watching anyway. I'm like, because everybody said just keep watching, it will get better. And it did.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now
Cool.
we're getting towards the end. So hopefully,
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't watched this week's, like I said. So that's where I left it, is she's asking these 2 guys who are best friends to move in with her, and she's going to date both of them.
That's ill. But okay, hey, it's 2016. I guess everything can happen.
Right? The other adults in this drama, it's a guy and the 2 ex-wives of his dead brother. He asked those 2 women to date him.
What?
So it's a lot of complicated and unusual relationships.
Yeah. Goodness.
So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Speaking of dramas and the unusual or the very predictable, because we were talking about that, drama tropes. They're
Yes.
unavoidable. Are there any that you absolutely hate?
Which one don't I hate is really the better question.
Well, I guess that answers the other question. Are there any that you actually are okay with?
Well, let me ask you first. Do you have any that you don't hate? Because I feel like I'm really jaded at this point, and I just hate everything right now.
I'm going to sound very shallow when I say this, but I'm pretty much always okay with a shower scene.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'll have to be shallow too, because I do enjoy that very much. Shower scenes are good. I'll tell you what, one that does pop up are the wrist grabs. All the time, wrist grabs, right?
Always.
So it pisses me off because it makes the lead female seem weak.
Yes.
Like, I can pretend to be strong, but as soon as somebody grabs my wrist, I'm like, oh, Opa, okay. It's like, no, not okay.
Right? I'd be like, back off, dude.
Yeah. Or just punch him one good time or smack him in the face.
Really, the one that bothers me the most, I think, are the dead fish kisses. Where they're like,
yes. Where the woman is just standing there, with the wide-eyed look.
Yes.
And it's like, at least blink. Are
doesn't
you
kiss
breathing?
back.
Yeah. And the guy is trying his heart out to make this look as realistic.
As real as possible. And she's
Yes.
just standing there. That drives me crazy. And I'm like, come on. This beautiful man is kissing you and you're just going to stand there?
Honestly, I tried that once with my husband just to see what reaction. And it was so awkward. Like, he looked at me like, what's wrong with you? Are you sick or something? I was like, no, I was just trying a drama kiss.
If we all kissed like drama characters.
We'd probably all be single still.
Right?
Because who would want to stick around with that mess?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
I'm okay with piggyback rides every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. That's cute. Yeah.
You get a lot of good confessions that way.
You do. You really do. But,
people are typically drunk when they get piggyback rides, so.
That's true.
The truth comes out.
I did see one where they're
either
the
drunk or
was,
they've sprained their ankle.
Yeah. They're drunk. I like the funny ones to me, or when they're drunk and the guy's trying to piggyback them somewhere.
Yep.
It's always funny what they say. And usually, you're right, there's some type of confession while the woman's drunk. And then, of course, the next day, she's like, oh, I don't remember this at all.
I know. That's so lame. Oh, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Typically, they end up remembering. And then they're like, oh, crap.
Right. Or they say they don't remember, but they really do, but they're embarrassed.
Yep.
That's, what was it? The Cinderella in the Four Nights, where she first kissed the guy she ended up with. They were both drunk, so she pretended, oh, I don't remember, even though she did.
And he was trying to play it off as nothing too. That was so cute, though.
I have to say, I agree. It was really, that scene was so adorable, and I'm not the, cutesy type of lover. I don't like things cutesy, but I needed that one.
Right? There was just something about that one. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I like Young Ajummah anyway, so I was totally okay with watching this drama and swooning over him the entire time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, that was the only one that I don't like. Second leads, that's true. I guess, yeah. The whole second lead syndrome. But I know that's not going anywhere.
I liked all of the cousins, though. All three of them had their own unique charms.
Right.
And I liked them all as people.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and as actors, I'm like, I like you as your characters and just as you. So,
Right.
I had no problems watching this drama. Even if I wasn't completely happy with the ending.
Yeah, that went weird.
I don't think everybody in the world deserves a happy ending.
Right. I don't either. But that was, that, I guess, what was she? The madam? I'll call her that.
Yeah, the chairman's wife.
Yeah. I didn't.
She was evil.
Yeah, I really didn't care for her. And even though I understand, yes, she's trying to look out for her son, the grandfather, the chairman, he didn't need to go back to her.
No.
That was unnecessary.
Absolutely. And the Cinderella's family, I cannot remember her name, but her family, like her dad,
The stepsister and the mother.
stepsister and stepmom, they don't deserve to be in her life.
Nope.
Like ever.
Nope.
They were so terrible to her.
Absolutely. Dad was terrible too, as a matter of fact.
Yes, he was. He was a horrible father, and I don't think he deserves to just be hugged and said, "Okay, it's all good."
Right? Like, okay,
I'm like, no.
Is it her fault if she's somebody else's kid? No, she didn't ask to be here.
Well, and it even turns out that she's not somebody else's kid. She's actually his kid.
Yeah.
He's just a jerk.
Right. Well, that's a very good way to put it. I said some other words when it was happening.
You know, I'm trying to keep this.
I know. Try to keep it PG.
Right.
Ajummah has a very bad mouth when it
Try
comes
not
to dramas.
to use all the colorful language. Yes.
Yes. But when I'm holed up in my bedroom, I definitely say some words that should not be repeated.
Because I have lots of people tell me that they want to watch dramas with me.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we don't actually want to watch the drama. We just want to watch you watching the drama. Because I send a lot of messages to friends as I'm watching things. and they're like, you need to just record yourself watching dramas. I'm like, nobody really wants to see that. Trust me. But I get a little emotional.
I do as well. I definitely cry a lot in my drama watching.
Oh, this last week was so bad for the drama watching. Because both Scarlet Heart and Moonlight Drawn by Clouds made me like bawl my eyes out, like ugly crying sobs of pain and sorrow, and I was like, I hate these dramas. And I made the mistake of watching one right after the other.
Wow.
I was just like, I just bawled for like hours on end. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? It's been an emotional week, drama-wise.
I see, yes. And I think that's why I sometimes recently been taking breaks in between dramas, just so I can kind of just let it go, you know, and be stress-free before I get invested in something else.
I think that's why I'm like 6 episodes behind at the moment. I haven't watched Shopping King Louie or Jealousy Incarnate or On the Way to the Airport yet. Like,
wow.
I kind of need to catch up.
Yes.
Never catch up.
That's how I was. I told you before the Cinderella drama, I watched Wanted.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Wanted is about an actress who decides to quit acting. Mm-hmm. And right after she makes this announcement, she's on set. She's finishing up her last show. And she's got her kid with her. And the kid wants to go and check out the set. And she's like, cool, okay, I'm going to take a nap. You go with, you know, one of the stagehands, take a look around, and I'll call you in about 20 minutes. And she does, and turns out her son gets kidnapped.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, so the whole drama is about her having to do this reality show because the kidnappers want her to have this reality show of her trying to find her son.
Right. I remember seeing previews for that.
When I tell you the emotional roller coaster I go on, I went on, oh my gosh, it took me a good month and a half after the show. Like the show was during the summertime. I think like when KCON LA was happening, that's when it was airing. And it took me like a month after KCON was finished for me to get through the drama because I would have to take breaks.
That's probably why I didn't watch it, because pretty much all summer I was going from one place to another.
Right.
And, you know, with all the kids at home and stuff, I just didn't have time
it's
to watch the dramas.
It is definitely, if you do end up watching it, it's going to make you want to like pause and go hug your children.
I'm sure.
No, I ended up watching it with my 8-year-old. He got into it somehow, and I was just like quietly sobbing in the corner of the couch, and he was like, "Are you okay?" It's just a TV show.
Yes, my kids know whenever I'm watching dramas, like even they don't have to be in the room. They'll just hear me and they're just like, "Oh, mom's watching another one." I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I should be more subdued in my reactions.
Oh, I can't. I get loud, the ugly sobbing.
I don't really know how. It's just what to do.
Yeah, dramas are very important. I don't really watch a lot of American shows at this point because I'm all about dramas.
Right? Like, I don't have time to keep up with 2 countries worth of television.
Yes, I can't do the 2 languages. It bugs me. My brain doesn't understand.
Right. Okay, so is there anything else you would like to talk about or say to our listeners before we wrap this up?
Yes, I do. I definitely need something new. So hit me up on Twitter and let me know which drama I should watch.
So people can find you on Twitter. Is there any place else they can find you?
Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. It's kind of dusty right now because I'm still trying to figure out what to post next. But if just look up Young Ajummah and I will I'll be there.
All right.
Yes, definitely. So thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And thank you to all of you listening. We will be back. Well, I will be back with more drama ramblings next week.